Um, this is the third try for today. This time I got the camera right. Check. I got the sound right. Check. I got the microphone on. Yes, I do, and it does modulate. Okay, and what happened is it kept switching over to the other camera. Unfortunately, it still switched to the other camera that was the one sitting next to me. Okay, so that now it's working. Okay, I don't see any view. Oh yeah, I see 2 viewers. Type at me, people. I can soundboard out of that one. All right, I'll tape it for myself. All right, testing. Okay. All right, testing. Okay. Okay. And it should show up on the screen. There it goes. Whoa, that's got latency on that chat. That's for sure. All right, so this is the built-in camera. Yes, you can see me. Yes, I can see my lips are in sync with my mouth. I can tell. How you doing, Rachella? This is the laptop in its raw form. There's no fancy camera here. There's no microphones, accessories. It's pretty much stock, just at this point for this test. The earlier test we did was a kind of a screw up. So unfortunately, we used up 3 notifications for the day, which kind of sucks. And I was, but you guys know the show's at 7 tonight, so you don't have to worry about that. Just be aware. Tonight's show will be at 7 o'clock. There will be no notifications. So please, 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 please do me a favor and just check back every so often here. Testing 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Pretty much. That's the way it is. Honestly, this camera at least is better in lower light than this camera over here, which is sort of okay. This camera here, the built-in one is 640 by 480. It's not a 720p camera, as far as I can tell. It might be 720p. I don't know. Anyway, this here is 1280 by 720. So this is much higher resolution when I'm holding. The problem with this camera is it is well, let's get some blessings and curses. First of all, the curses. It sends 5 megapixels of data into the computer, and the Intel Core 2 Duo chip has a hard time keeping up with all that data, and so it has a lot of lag. Now, we can see, because YouTube only gives you 3 notifications a day, and I've already used 2. One from the very first video using OBS, the second one from a video that failed to launch properly, and now this one. So tonight, you won't have a notification because that would have been the 4th one, and YouTube does not offer the 4th notification as part of the deal. So of course, everybody in a regular stream show knows that. And of course, we will put a manual notification out on Discord, Facebook, and Twitter. And so there should be no problem. Yeah, I know. But the reason I did that was because there were channels, the big guys, that would do videos like 10, 15, 20 videos a day. And they would just send oodles and oodles of notifications out. But what I'm worried about, Michelle, is how many live streams can you do a day? I don't remember. I do not remember. Oh. So you may not be able to stream it. Well, I don't know. Let's put it this way. I usually was going to do the testing on Sunday, but I kind of got impatient and I said, let's try streaming the show today. And so that's why we did that. But either way, it's still working. It's still working, right? So I didn't get the second notification this morning, this video. I clicked on the other one, and so you were live now, right? Well, exactly. Speaking of notifications, let me do something very important here. For my show is let's make sure, might as well, right? We should turn on the dollar signs so that we can get some money for these streams anyway. I mean, this is more of a test video because, like, they did one test video last day after the 7 o'clock show, and it was supposed to be private. It ended up being public, and I got a lot of feedback on that, positive feedback. And so let's see. So turn on the notification. Put on the dollar signs on the first one. Okay. This video is not being monetized. No kidding. All right. So, because I didn't turn on the notification. That's why. So, that's why I'll turn it on now. Even though it's really not much of a video to monetize. So, why not? Yep. All ad types. Screw mid rolls. No one's going to be watching a video with mid rolls, especially a video when it's only 2 minutes long. Okay. uh, yeah. So basically, what it is this is going to be more for awesome for like when we're doing computer work or if we're out on the road and we need to get something streamed. We want to use something like a desktop. OBS works fine. So thank you for the donation, Rachel. I much appreciate it. Yes, it's working. Yes, it's your donation. Thank you. I don't have the kitty coming up right now because that's OBS and we're not using OBS. This is naked as can get. We're not even using any OBS here. So we can't change cameras, we can't change angles, can't change positions. But Bubba wanted to know if there really was much of a difference versus using the live stream versus using the third-party apps. And so therefore, that's why we're doing that right now. Let me see. Can I see my monetization's turned on? Yes. Okay. So it looks pretty good. Let's see. I already got a message. It says, oh, that's an old message from last night. Okay. So, yes. So you can see, it's just the same as like reading the chat. Well, I mean, when I say naked, I mean is we're not using anything more than what's built into the computer, what the computer came with. We're using the regular microphone input, and we're just using an adapter to connect it to my little lapel microphone right here. That's it. That's what I mean by naked. It's not using any kind of mixer board. It's not using OBS. It's not going through any fancy software. It's just pretty much what YouTube gives you and what Apple gives you. That's what I mean by naked. In other words, there's no extras. There's no attachments to it. That's what I mean by naked. But it seems to be working okay. Okay. But I do kind of like having OBS on. OBS works fine. We did the stream earlier, and Bubba wanted to see how it would look without all the accessories on it, and so we just switched it to the built-in camera and the built-in microphone input, and here we go. And it does work fine. They might come back, or is he staying? Well, he's sleeping on my couch right now, but yeah, he's here. But now I got a question about Ed because Ed wants to come back because Ed's getting fed up of where he's living in Florida. So Ed's saying is he wants to come back and to Connecticut area. Okay, so but he, he saved up his stimulus money so that he can come back to Connecticut. And the problem is, it's not the cost of the train as much except for one problem. Um, he has to remember it's going to cost about $200 for the train, and then he's going to get the Grand Central Terminal, and then because they have in New York City, being required to have COVID passports, he is not taking the vaccine. I don't know how he's going to be able to transfer from Penn Station to Grand Central Terminal to take the other train, or maybe you can stay on the same train, Penn Station. Um, he can stay in Penn Station, go straight up to Hartford, assuming that the security will let him off the train in the first place because he doesn't have a COVID passport. Um, I don't know how that's going to work for him. I told him you need to check that with Amtrak because if they don't, then you're going to be stuck. All right. Because of the COVID-19, they also cut back on a lot of the train routes. So there's not as many going back to Connecticut right now. The second thing is once he gets to Connecticut, then he's going to figure out is the commuter bus running from Hartford to Winsted, because he's going to need then to take the commuter bus from Hartford into Winsted to come here. But the problem is my landlord doesn't want to hear. But now if I got homeless Mike sacked out on the couch, where's that going to lay? I mean, maybe the first night they can sneak it in, but sooner or later, Jimmy, my landlord, is going to come in and go, all right, where is that jerk? He's laying in here somewhere. Isn't he? Where is he? Where is he? I saw him and I can see his stuff. He's obviously here. Yeah. um, your landlord doesn't like him. Where is he going to stay? Well, we suggested maybe he should stay in a local motel, but they wanted $1,000 for a week or for a month's stay. $1,000 a month for a tiny little 3-star motel is ridiculous. We didn't even check out Hotel Siberia yet, which is probably going to be a little cheaper, but it's like a 1-star. The only advantage with that is it's got a bar right next door. The other one doesn't have a bar. But that's about it. That's a lot of money to stay in a month. Be right back, Michelle. I ain't going to catch you while you are live. I'll message you. Well, how do I look on the screen? That's the reason this test was originally in the first place, was to see how the video looked. Does the video look good? Does the video sound good? Right now, we are not using any. We can't even do the chat. We can't even do the Google Meets right now because of the fact is that we're not set up to do Google Meets to the setup. So because we have to redirect the sound, and use the headphones which I have here. We have the little headphones here, but they can hear them, but they can't. I mean, on the headphones, but I can't hear my own voice, so I can't tell if I'm at 100% modulation or not. So I don't know, but yeah, you look fine. Sounds good. Right. This is the stock Mac. Right. So OBS sounded okay too, but it was a little laggy. So I didn't try the third option yet, which is, well, I was going to try the third one, but it kind of changed my mind when I saw in the preview that it looked like it was going to be a lag fest of using the using OBS virtual camera, going to the YouTube webcam software and doing the sound. Maybe that's not the case. Maybe it would work fine. But like I said, for portable applications, this will meet my needs fine. So like if I'm like doing something in public or something, I can still do a video and have a larger screen. Like I can still read the chat here. It is a bit of a pain. Of course, I can always read the chat on my phone too. So that means that so you don't see much eyeball, but you still get the stream test. So for for Tuesday, let's see what's the weather gonna be for Tuesday. Let me get that up here. Pull that up here. I wish there was a way that YouTube could actually let me force the issue. Right now it's 8 degrees Celsius, so it would have been warm enough today, a friend of mine sitting outside in about 54 degrees in Fahrenheit and do a stream. I could have done it outside on the porch. Saturday, Sunday, April 18th, it'll be 16, and Monday it'll be 17. And Tuesday will be high at 21, which is about 70. So that would have been great for outdoors. Maybe for streaming for Monday and Tuesday, I probably will use OBS because that way we can at least, do the video work. But it's better than nothing, I guess. Now, as I said, I'm using the setup again now for one microphone here. Just because, be aware, guys, because we used the 3 notifications today, there is more than likely not going to be a notification tonight's show for 7 o'clock. So, because of that reason, you may want to just check the channel every so often and see if any videos have come out, any new live streams. Okay? That's a YouTube policy. I have no control over that. I suppose I could howl to the moon and demand that they give me one more notification for the day, but I don't think it's really fair. So, I live in New England too. Did you get snow? No, we didn't. It all came out as rain. Any snow that we would have gotten turned out to rain instead. So we didn't get snow. Okay, but it certainly wasn't very nice and warm out there, like any stretch of imagination. Yeah, we just kept the rain. Honestly, even if we were to get snow, you realize, plain fact is that the weather is the ground is too warm for the snow to stick. Okay, the ground is too warm for the snow to stick. So what you would be stuck with looking at is a situation where the ground is not sticking. Yeah, I'm just looking real fast in the chat on my phone here. Turn on all chat. I have chat. We got a mix of snow and rain. Well, we got snow in the morning, according to the weather, but we didn't get a lot of snow. Okay, so I don't know why. We did not get a lot of snow. Never mind me just flapping my buttons here. So because even if we got flurries, it would just melted right away. And it says, I'm sick of snow. I don't want to see it all during the sun. Bring on the sun. Well, according to direct weather, there's more coming, unfortunately. I guess the spring steward is trying to see if he can prove that he can still do the snow thing. I don't have exclusivity to snow, honey. So, theoretically, all the stewards can do snow. I just wish that there was ways that, we could get around that with the snow and the weather. But this one person, whoever he or she is, has decided that they want to make some of our lives a little bit less enjoyable because they want to be pushing the snow agenda, which is snow good. Snow good. I like that. SNOW space GOOD. Snow good. Okay. But yeah, I think for what I wanted to use this laptop for, it's gonna work fine. I don't know how much I can really push it. As I said, it's a laptop from 2010, but it does work. Well, if you can put in a suggestion for sun, well, I want sunlight too. I want it to get warm so I can get outside and do things on the porch and not be sitting in the kitchen like I am right now. But right now it's overcast out there, as far as I can tell. Let me look real quick here. Yeah, it's overcast. So, oh, so no, that doesn't mean that we're not going to be doing any streaming, of course, on the desktop computer. Of course, we are. Just want people to understand that is that a laptop is good for backup purpose. Yeah, that's cute witticism. And of course, I got my notifications going nuts over here on the computer. Come on. I'm still learning how to use the trackpad. Sorry, it's taking me a while here. Just go ahead, click on those suckers and close them all. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Have you? Yep, you can see Nightbot still doing its job. So anyway, the point is the tonight's show should be at 7. I don't know how many live streams YouTube gives you a day. I try to stream on the computer at 840p, and originally on the old streamer, it was telling me that video mode was depreciated years ago, about a year ago, before they switched over to the new system. So now when I stream at 840p, I don't even get video out at all. So makes me seriously wonder if there's, because I mean 852 by 640, I mean the 480 is fine for most things. Yeah. So all right, guys. For those of you who came late, just to let you know, because we used the 3 notifications for the day, there will not be a notification tonight. So you will just need to manually check my channel at 7 o'clock. When we go live, we will of course be doing it from the desktop, and I will send a notification out on Hangouts. I'm sorry, on Discord. I'll send a notification out on Facebook. I'll send a notification out on Twitter as I normally do. So if you're looking for a YouTube notification, you won't have one. So you will just have to come into my channel and just look to see if I'm live at 7 o'clock. Okay? That's their rules. I think it's stupid, but yeah, that's their rules. So, I'm new to your channel. I watched your documentary last night, and it was really good. Very interesting. Thank you. Glad you liked it. As you can guess, there's a lot more since then that has happened in my life. And if you watch the channel long enough, you're going to see and hear and learn a lot about me and my people that I work with and the show and what I do and the things I do for fun. So, well, maybe we could stream on the Welcome to My World channel tonight if we have to. We could, or you could stream on your other channel, which is the North. Oh wait, that's North American Snoking channel. That's for the winter work. Yeah. Okay, so, but the Wicked My World channel or your channel? Wait. Yeah. Okay. My channel hasn't had any videos on it lately. Why the hell did you do? Why didn't you do the test video on that one? Because I'm doing the test video. You're not. Oh. Okay. So. Anyway. So tonight, as I said, just check the main channel, subscribe to the channel. Let's see, do we have the subscribe button option here? This is so different than my desktop. I usually do so differently. Yeah. Okay. Just click pipe SUBSCRIBE. RIB, not V. BE. For those of you who did not see Nightbot's notification, um, please do subscribe because the it would be great to see you guys. Oh yeah, I'm not used to these laptop keyboards. I'm not gonna lie. These flat chiclet style keys, I'm not used to that. They Using the laptop is very different for me than using the desktop. Because the desktop I have the screen set up completely different because it's a fixed place. Cameras are in one location, the location's big and high, and what is this? It's a live stream. It's a live stream. What do you think? What is this? It's a live stream. We're testing it on the Intel Core 2 Duo 2010 Mac. Yeah. I did say I was going to do some testing this weekend. I did some late last night too, but I had some problems with that. But so that's what this is about. So we got 6 people watching right now, 3 likes. Yes, I cannot understand you. Well, why not? Why can't you understand me? Everybody else is hearing me just fine. Maybe she's talking about the fact that we're talking technobabble. Oh, okay. Basically, we're using an older laptop to test to see if it can stream on YouTube, and that's what we're doing right now. Okay. Right. It's probably just a troll, but either way, let me keep it simple for people anyway. This is an older laptop. It's from 2010. It's an old MacBook, and it's not the fastest tool in the shed. Um, I mean, yeah, it will do the job, and as we can see, it is doing the job. It has a brand new battery in it. Only had 106 charge cycles on it, and um, so, but because of all the testing this morning, the live streams were kind of limited in the number of shows that we could do. So, um, tonight's show, if we manage to get going at all, will not have any notifications. So, you guys are going to have to do me a favor and make sure that you check the channel directly for notifications because there will not be one issued by YouTube because we've already used the 3 notifications today. Okay, that's what I want to point out. Yeah, yeah, I do speak fast. I didn't get a notification for this stream. Thanks, Bubba. But you're not going to see one for tonight's stream either. So just be aware of that, okay? But we will hopefully have our live stream tonight at 7 o'clock on the big computer. So this is naked as you want it to see, with just the built-in webcam, the built-in microphone connection, and the using the YouTube streaming on the Google Chrome browser instead. So this is I can see it plays fine, and I don't see a lot of smear in the video. OBS apparently is obviously settling down the processor with a lot of extra stuff, which I suspect it would be, and that's why I agree with you to fire this up as naked and see if it was working better, and it does. Um, which means we can still do a show in the porch. We won't be able to switch million cameras. Okay. I don't even know about Google. I put one in for the earlier. Okay, yeah, that was the last one for the day. I don't know about stocks. I can't tell you about stocks. I can't tell you about stocks. Really, I can't. You see, make sure you understand, Bobby. YouTube only gives you 3 notifications a day within a 24-hour period. Now, notice the word 24-hour period because I don't know when their 24-hour period starts. Okay. So, now since we don't stream on Sunday, I should have done this on Sunday instead of today because then everybody would have received the notifications. But I didn't. So, there we go. That's why we didn't get notification because we already used up our 3. I'm going to go ahead and take my vitamins before I forget here. Oh, since I'm in the kitchen anyway. That's 1. 2. And 3. Okay, so yeah, regular vitamin D3, hair, skin, and nails, and the other one is the multivitamin, which is right here. So these are what I'm taking. So yeah. Right. Well, anyway, guys. So tonight I will. Oh my, Michelle, you got 8 people. I know. I see that. I got 8 people. More notifications popping up on my screen. I gotta go into the control panel and turn all these notifications off. It's mostly Google sending them out. Psych2Go. Yeah, Amazon. All right. So, okay. So before we go, let's see any questions. I take some hair, skin, and plates too. Yeah. Well, anyway, guys. So I mean, the whole reason of this video originally was just to test the Mac out, and that's what we did. We do know it works. Oh, let's talk about the ears real quick because you probably noticed I don't have them on. Well, I washed my hair this morning, and the adhesive didn't stay, and so I put the ears aside to dry, so I can reapply the glue. No one likes getting water in their ears, especially me, because the left one stayed on, and I got up, and of course it was water, and it just splashed her ear. I was like, "Oh, that sucks." Anyway, it's no big deal. So I was just really, really excited to say that, that at least they did stay on. With the one, instead of putting it on both the ear and uh, the ear, the 2 surfaces, I just put it on the one, and it worked fine for everyday use. So that was pretty much the intended purpose of my test with the ears. But when it got wet, the glue just kind of weakened and then just came off. D3, vitamin D3, 5,000 IU. D3, 5,000 IU. This is the 125 milligrams. It's funny when you see these things and they talk about vitamin D3, it says 5,000 IU is 625% of the U.S. recommended daily allowance for bone health. So it's something I need to take because I don't have a lot of vitamins. So, all right. My last deal when I got were capsules. Oh, well, these are caplets. These are soft gels, and I bought 250 soft gels. This one container of vitamins, if I take them like I'm supposed to every day, should last me about 250 days. So I don't know. I'm not digging them. Yeah, well, I understand. All right, guys. So tonight I will see you at 7 o'clock, unless YouTube says, "Sorry, you're streaming a lot." Well, if that's the case, and I'll see you Monday. Okay. I mean, but I want to thank everybody for coming for the test. This was the whole point of this stream was a test. If you're watching these test streams and replays, don't forget to get comments. The very first one we did last night that came out was it's using OBS, and it plays okay, but it's a little laggy. The second stream that we did, we tried to set OBS to 852 by 480, and that wouldn't even go up to YouTube. The third stream we did, same format, didn't go up to YouTube. So I don't know if maybe YouTube doesn't like 852 by 480, or maybe the problem is that we already exceeded our live stream allotments. So I don't know how that's going to work. But the point is that we'll try to stream tonight. That would be more of a policy issue, not a technology issue in this case. Okay, so want to get your kind? Just get them a regular CVS, the regular CVS brand. Oh, don't buy. I mean, if you go to Walmart to buy these, I'm gonna tell you right now. Originally, I bought these vitamins, the same container of these from Walmart, the Great Value brand, or whatever it's called, Nature's Choice, whatever. And they were sitting in their apparently in their tractor trailer truck in the back, and it was hot weather. They all clumped together, and you couldn't even unclump them. So that ended up basically being a waste of money. So a whole shipment of them vitamins were all clumped together, one big glob. You couldn't even get it out of the container. So if you shake them like that and they sound like this, that's good. At least they're loose. You can do something. But if you shake in a sense, one big giant hot, one big block, or one big brick, block in the store, like, I mean, think about someone putting a rock in a container, and it doesn't feel like the individual tablets, then don't buy it, because it's probably been sitting in a hot space and it's probably been stuck together. Truly, you want to have your tough gel sound like a maraca, like this. Okay, you want your maraca sound. These capsules, these are the qualates. These are individuals. Yeah, vitamins should sound like that. Okay, they should not sound like they're fused together. If they are, don't buy it. These are kind of a soft gel too. These are liquid gels, soft gels, similar to the other ones for vitamin D3. You want to have them sound loose like that. If you don't, you can bet that thing's been sitting in a hot truck and it's probably fused together. It's a little big glob. Cotton is there to keep them. Yeah, but even then, you can still hear it. In the vitamins. But like I said, apparently the Walmart tractor trailer that delivered them was hot, and then they just ended up all clopping together as a mass. When I bought the vitamins brand new, you could still hear even with the cotton ball inside. You just shake them hard enough. If you can hear them rattling along, like there's lots of little units, then you got a good situation. If you're not sure, bring it to the pharmacist and ask, or the stores, and ask them to check it for you, because the soft gels are definitely heat insensitive. They don't like being in a very hot truck. Just keep that in mind. Let's see what's the next question here. Bubba says, if they have been sitting in a hot environment, much of the nutritional value has evaporated out of them, and they're worthless. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Which means it does you no good, right? If you got a big glob, and you can't even separate the individual vitamins anyway, yeah, you just might as well bring it back to the store and go, hey, you got a problem here. I need a replacement because this sounds terrible. That doesn't, it's all glued together. And if they, and just have them check it to make sure that the new one they give you isn't got the same problem. Now, if you have a very busy Walmart where people buy a lot of vitamins, or even CVS, then you're fine. If they're sitting on the shelf for a couple of weeks or months and nobody's been buying them, then and you pick it up and it sounds like a big rock, then you got a problem. So just be careful when you buy soft gels. Okay, this one I found out the hard way. So for the morning show, for an impromptu morning show, we're doing pretty well. I wasn't expecting to do one today. All right, guys. So tonight I will hopefully see you at 7:00 Eastern time. Please be aware there will not be a notification. You will need to come check the channel. Please do subscribe to the channel and check it tonight at 7:00. I will put a notification out on Twitch. I will put out our Twitter. I will put a notification out on Facebook, and I will put a notification in Discord. So everybody, at least if you are on one of the sources like a Discord channel, you can still find out. Let me get that link to you. Discord. Okay. DISC. Or I'm not used to typing on this damn keyboard. So, did anyone watch the funeral? No, I didn't. But it's probably was a very big deal. A lot of pomp and circumstance. Lots of the way it goes. It's all kind of that way. Anyway, it's just a lot of pomp and circumstance. All right, guys. So for now, I'm going to let all of you go. I will see you tonight at 7:00 Eastern time. Check my channel. Go to my channel and check it around 7 to see if I'm live. Or if you're on Discord, check the Discord channel. Or if you have subscribed to me on Twitch or on Twitter, check my Twitter. If you subscribe to me on Facebook, check the Facebook to see if I'm live. Right. All right, guys. I'm going to let you go for now. So I'll see you tonight at 7. All right? Or is that stupid? I know it is. Okay. Yeah. So for now, see you later, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody.